myself. I go 0 to 100.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins.
Welcome to the field, your 2025 Miami Dolphins.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bill. All the books in me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I need
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading him out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
There's still lots of people around the NFL that believe that Justin Fields' best football is in front of major believers of him as an upper-tier quarterback. And the reason why, Kate, is he's got physical traits that are just unique and different. He can run it like a running back, and he can spin a football as well. In fact, that running ability is some of the best in the game. But just continuing to build and refine his game as a passer between the tackles, that will be the key to the longevity of his career.
Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down, New York.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Throwing on first down, Fields. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Fields looking to throw. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Fields on 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
First down, ball at the 36. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still second down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Fields out of the gun. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
First and goal, Jets.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Complete out to the right. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and goal from the 9 here. Shotgun snap to Fields. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Eskridge to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Achane again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They run the counter to Achane. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get it out of the way, big time.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Pressure this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game, playing hard, executing well, and putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. They'll start this one out with Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
A gain of 5. And the Jets 1st down.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-6 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. First carry here for Braylon Allen. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now it's Fields. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
from the 40 on second down. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's keeping it himself on the third down option. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Jets.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that can do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They send a tight end in motion. Hall running between the tackles. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now here he goes. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Jets grow the lead to 7. Breece Hall with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Folk on now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets grow their lead to 8.
14. Dolphins 6.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here comes Malik Washington. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Motioning Washington right. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They send Hill right. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
They say everything in life, especially in fashion, is cyclical. Well, same thing with football, right? And I sure hope that this is the beginning of more and more fullbacks getting their chance to show what they could do. Because decades ago, they were a huge part of the game. And moving forward, I sure hope they will be too.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins trailing in the early going. First down, here's Tua. And he's gonna go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Man in motion here. After the sack, another pass on second down. Near the sideline, Waddle's got it. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Throwing deep towards the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back within 5.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. New York to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw Fields. It's him on the in route. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Jets take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Hall. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now Fields. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Fields to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And Field slides down safely as he picks up the first. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hansen and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Eskridge on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this second half. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
For a Miami Dolphin.
Okay, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Achane up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Tua setting up to throw. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Toss play left, Achane. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Tagovailoa finds him over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Looking for an open man. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Achane on the inside give. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good for another Miami Dolphin.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Achane has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Running for it, it's Achane. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Stopped at the line on 2nd. Need to fight forward 2 more yards here on 3rd and goal. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
There's just certain times you get a feel, right, Kate? Do this long enough, kind of get a sense and just know these two teams are going to be fighting and clawing for that lead. And that sack, well, for me now, you can't afford to go for it. We'll put some points on the board and salvage what was a promising drive.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Here's Riley Patterson. A lot riding on this field goal try. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Jets out to begin another drive. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall, and he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 29. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 41. Off play action, it's Fields. Finds him on the crossing route. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
1st down. Here's Allen. Escapes a defender. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
1st down, New York.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Fields out of the gun. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Shotgun snap to Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. He'll try it left with Allen. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ross sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Davis gets it from the gun. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
This is maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. A lot of pressure on this kick for Nick Folk. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. It's caught left side by Hill. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins trailing by 5. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Finds the in route complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Here he is to throw. That's to Waddle again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now a toss play for Achane. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. To throw. Waddle makes the catch. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Setting up to pass. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 6 yards.
And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So it's a road win for the Jets. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Miami.